Hey, need some help?
A stunning view of the moon over our broadcast location tonight. And we've got...
Good evening to you.
Yeah, love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic, DeRozan out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Ball, and it's Bush. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The three, and he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Speedy.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Here's Rose. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 10. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Speedy.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Outside Rose. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And here is Dosunmu. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And it's Rose missing. Bulls trailed by 7. Here's Speedy. 6 points for him. Pass to Wood. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nice D from Doncic. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Passes it to Speedy. A 3-ball. No good. Shot missing. 1 second left. No good that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We come back right after this. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the Sage veteran, helping set the tone for this team.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there.
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka Doncic out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Randall finds DeRozan. Here's Speedy, clock at 6. Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 9 points for Speedy.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide-open teammate.
Dinwiddie drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick or the lay-in.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and... It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Chicago Bulls. What a quarter that saw them jump. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Bulls. DeRozan out there with Anderson. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic, and it's Bush in at the shooting guard. Lets a floater go. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Brunson. And here's Speedy. He's got 9. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Speedy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Outside, Green. To end the run. He lays it in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Speedy. He's got 12. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Doncic feeling it out. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Speedy. Offline with his 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Brunson. Launches a 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brunson's got 17 now.
and his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Speedy. Brunson covering. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The drive by Doncic. Taylor Cruz.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
1:30 left to play in the third. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan, shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
The pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic for the lead. Another three for Dallas.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Chicago calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. Here's Dosunmu. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Rose is out there with Doncic. Then it's Smith, and it's Dinwiddie in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Shot is good, and the Mavericks' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Speedy. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And there's Rose on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Doncic outside, and it's Speedy with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Here's Chavez. Nailed from three-point land. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
We're here at
That was a stirring performance of our national anthem. With that concluded, we'll be right back in just a moment. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry.
Here we go.
And for the Bulls, they've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there. A line change here for Chicago. .143 left to play in the first. Speedy can't hit. The Heat with the lead. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Jones. Sinks that one from the post.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And the Bulls shooting only 37% early. Here's Speedy. The three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Butler against Williams. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now with two fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami. Speedy. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Williams against Hero. Down low. And stolen by Wood. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams' shot is good.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Now Hero. Over Wood. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Heat, up one. After the... And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum. You know, it really...
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
They've got Deshumu, Patrick Williams out there with Christian Wood. And it's Speedy in at the 2 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hero against Wood. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago leading.
And you get some traditional big man stuff from Wood. But you look at his handles, going one-on-one outside the painted area, most centers can't do all the things that he can do. He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Wood's shown great versatility on offense. But the same skill set applies on the defensive end as well.
I mean, he can switch. He slides on the perimeter to protect the rim. His skill set is exactly what scouts are looking for now at the center position.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Then there's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Here's Hero. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball left side. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Hero. Vucevic's shot is off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Now here's Lowry. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. Chicago's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Lowry against ball. Here's Speedy. He buries it from 3. He's got 15.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Hero. Nails the wide open jumper. Hero's got 16 points.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Pass the ball. Out to the right wing for the lead. Speedy can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Here's Lowry. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him. You got this guy down here? Yeah, I got you, man.
Good on the second one.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career, playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
Hero outside. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Speedy. Launches a 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Inside. That one doesn't drop. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Now Wood. Over Hero. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gafford passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. Tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Yo, what's up, man?
Good game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey! Shoot that! Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Yeah, baby! Come around! Go. Who got ball? Hey, get there! Yo, come get this! Keep shooting that, man. Shoot that!
What's good?
Hey, hit me up.
Hey, so you want to sharpen those passing skills today? Let's get you set up.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, ready to stroll. Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's work on making the right decision in transition. You hear that rhyme? Yeah, that happened.
Focus!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Come around. Hey, right here. Good luck, baby. Oh, foul. Oh, foul. Yo, get it up. Ball up. Oh, foul. Hey, don't forget the clock. Yo, get it up, yo. Don't forget the clock. Don't let him shoot that.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Clock. Hey, 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 keep shooting. Go, baby. Who got ball? Who got ball? Put it back, put it back. Yo, get it up. Hey, young man.
Hey, see you later, man.
Hi, everyone. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Theo and Avdia sharing wing duty. And there's Porzingis, and it's Marshall in at the point guard position. And for Greg can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Marshall. The Wizards working the ball around now. Now here's Melodon. His last outing, he had 8 points.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Speedy. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Well, you look at the energy of McLaughlin. He is flying around at all times.
Right, one of those prototypical spark plugs that can really build momentum for a team. This guy will hound a ball handler. He will attack off the perimeter. The type of guy you love to have on your team because he's going to raise your energy.
From deep, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Wizards leading by 9. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Speedy, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Pearson passes to Speedy, fires for three, does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
There's the three. No good on that one. Out to the wing. Here's McLaughlin. Hits it from three-point range. McLaughlin's got 5 now.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who... Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Wizards.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Williams is out there with Randall. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Speedy in at the 2. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's good. He has 5.
I think you can see the strength that Porzingis has been developing over the early part of his career. That progress is showing up on a nightly basis.
Here's Speedy, and the Bulls another 3.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Here's Kispert, and the pass to Chavez. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Wood. Here's Speedy. 9 points in the game so far. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Wood passes to Speedy. Puts up a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Washington calls timeout and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
So Chicago... And so it's the Washington Wizards holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. So for the Bulls, Randall's checked in for DeRozan, and Speedy subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Taking a look at the Wizards, Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. And there's Porzingis, and it's Marshall in at point. Washington has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Beal. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And it's Anderson with the ball for Chicago. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Porzingis. To the left side wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Speedy the pass to Anderson. Shot, high post, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Randall's got his first points in this one. Washington leading now by 21. Out left to the wing. Avdia kicks to Beal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 11 in the second half.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Speedy. And a miss there on the triple. Washington's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Marshall passes to Beal. Grimes, defended by Anderson. It's intercepted. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Nice D from Porzingis. Washington shoot. Around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. And he nails it. The 3. Corner falls from Speedy. Speedy's got 18 points in the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
No problems knocking that one down.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
The Bulls shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Here's Speedy. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Sinks the triple. Beal's got 28.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Bush passes to Speedy. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Washington controlling the game. Here's Melodon. Shoots over Dosumu. Misses the baby hook. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Williams for 3. Misses.
You have to love the mindset of Porzingis trying to contest every shot he can. Plays with so much energy.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Washington out in front, opening up a huge gap. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Dosumu. Also Speedy out there. Williams is out there with Wood. And it's Pearson in the 4-man position. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, Few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Washington.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Beal.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
No good on the outside drive from Speedy, and the Wizards with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. There's the triple, Bradley Beal, and that's good. Beal's got 35.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some. I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Throw good, Beal.
We are talking about an elite two-guard. Bradley Beal can shoot it. He can guard virtually any position on the floor, and his ability to elevate his playmaking skills has changed the equation.
And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
How's it going?
Hey, need some help? Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo, look this way! Hey!
Now we're rolling. One more. Keep it going.
Next time, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
get this started, man. Let's get this started.
Set up!
Yeah,
set
let's
up.
go.
Let's do it!
Keep shooting that, man. See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, right here.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's all day, man. Hey. Shoot that. That's all day. Heads up.
Hey, hit me up.